Hello, Tuesday tips solving. I don't know who am I recording this for. Like 50 people watch these because I leave them unlisted. But anyways, we got solve analysis again. We got +2, 4x4, average of 5, minute 45. He said if you had to pick, best part of solve is the first center. Centers. He wants to work on centers and finding and tracking pieces. He's been queuing for a year and a half. Practice for about 3 to 7 hours a week, so pretty standard casual stuff. He's not really looking for serious feedback, just tips and info I could provide would be awesome. He's been working on this 4x4 and method since March of 2017, so it's 2-step method. It's a 2x2 reduction method. The steps for 2-step are: solve corners by pairing the corner piece with 3 edges that surround it. Solve the center pieces in the corners 2x2. And come... I see. Right, so you solve the corner with the 3 edges next to it, and then you solve the center to the corners, and then you solve like a 2x2. I see. Interesting. He says he wants this to be a speed solving method. I have no opinions on if this is good or not, because I have no idea. I'll be right back. Gotta open the window. It's kind of hot. So it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, I don't know any techniques about this method, so I won't be having the most like influential. This one might be a shorter video just because I won't have as much to talk about, but we'll see what we can see. See what we can glean. And +2, if you're in the chat, you can go ahead and let me know anything, whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and start it off. We got pretty. Okay, I don't even know if it's. Okay, so. You must have huge hands. This cube looks tiny. What cube is this? Almost the first thing I want to recommend is if this isn't a Wuchwei, I'd get a Wuchwei because your hands are so big relative to this cube. It looks like you're actually having it looks like it's too small. It might actually be a detriment to your solving, but. Aosu GTS. Oh, okay. I like the Aosu GTS. It's a good size. It's a good size for me. I don't know. It might be big. If it feels normal to you, then that's fine. Oh, this is so hard to track. Just kind of a note. I don't know if this is the cube itself, but I'm noticing a bunch of whoa. Oh, so this is like comm stuff. So there's a lot of interesting finger tricks going on here because you're using commutators, it looks like, to solve the centers. Okay, well, that is weird. Okay, so most of the stuff I'm going to be commenting on is probably fingers. This is very... This grip right here, is very strange. I'm not sure how I feel about, It's like middle first and then I don't know how I don't know how long you've been doing this, but middle first and then index is really strange. It's like it forces your hand to be so high up on the cube, as you can see in the video. Like index middle, I don't know if personally if it works for you, I guess, but I'd really recommend switching. Very interesting. So cons or centers. I need a blindfolded guy. I need Kaijin here to tell me what's good or not. Another that interesting finger trick. So a lot of this pushing with the M's. I mean, it's not really. I guess it's kind of how you do it. So. All right, right here, I'm gonna say if you're gonna use this method. So if you're gonna use this method, obviously that the post redux, I'm gonna say, which is to get to 2x2, is you do your 2x2 solve. You need to learn CLL for sure. You're doing it layer by layer. If you're gonna be doing a 2x2 solve in every single one of your 4x4 solves, just learn CLL. I'd honestly recommend learning EG because this is gonna be such a key part of your solve. EG is not, I guess, as necessary, but you should definitely know CLL. It's like trying to be good at 4x4 with F2L, with Yao and not knowing all your OLLs. That'd be weird. You're terrible at 2x2. Learn CLL. That's all you need to know is 50 Alex. Obviously I don't know it, but I'd recommend learning it. Alright. These are some easy Yao scrambles. Yeah, to be honest, like I'm really unsure how much besides honestly just finger tricking. I don't think there's much. I've literally no idea what you're looking for is the thing. Like even if it was like if it's Hoya, I can do decent advice and Redux and 4 and like Avg5 and Avg6, but this is just so different. That it's hard to really know what is going on. Recognition in general looks... One thing I will notice, it is a common... I've noticed commonly in other solve analysis is that kind of... Here, I'll do 2, 3, 3 solves real quick. Tell me, like, you should be able to notice the difference. Okay, here's solve 1. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I didn't want to be solve 1. Here's solve 1. Alright, so that was solve 1. Here's solve 2. Okay, well, okay, I messed up cross. Never mind. One sec. Here's solve 2. So those solves are probably about the same speed, but just kind of solve 1 is how I see a lot of newer cubers really cube. They're like excited to turn fast. They see something they know and they're like, I know this, and they do it really fast. They don't look for anything, and then they pause and they look. Just fluidity in general is kind of a little shaky. A lot of turning fast, wait, turn fast. Like you see the case, you know, then you probably looks like you have an alg in your mind for the case, and you do it real quick, and then you kind of reset it. Alright. Like, honestly, yeah, I have absolutely no idea what you're looking for, so it's... I'm assuming you kind of knew what, you're probably getting yourself into with, this analysis, but I'll look for as much as I can. So... We're on commutators. It's a very interesting method. I've never... People always, like, hypothesize, like, oh, what if you redux a 4x4 to a 2x2? Would that be a good idea? People are always like, not really. But this seems to be pretty interesting. It's certainly... I'm curious how, like, fast this could be. It's very unique, that's for sure. It's just a lot. It's very M-slice heavy. I'm noticing, like, your finger tricks end up being kind of strange because of it. Holy crap, dude. Are you white only on 2x2 for first phase? You gotta be color neutral 2x2. 2x2 is so easy. Oh, my bad. Overlay. If you're white only on 2x2, like, it's so easy to be color neutral on 2x2. You literally just, like, tell yourself, alright, I'm now color neutral, and then you are. Just become color neutral. You'll do it in, like, a day. Max. The other thing I'm noticing, when you do your U-wide primes, it looks like the cube, it might not be the cube, or it might be you. You do U-wide prime, and then you do just the inner slice instead of both of them, and then you have to, like, you kind of have to do the U prime move. Just kind of make sure a little bit of accuracy on making sure you grab both layers. Especially on 4x4, it's really easy to grab both layers, because no matter how big your fingers are, you can always overlap 2 layers. Just in general, what I'm noticing, kind of your finger trick style, it's a lot of... So you do a lot of this. You hold your R, you do an RU like this. And I'm not necessarily watching, it's hard to tell from these algs, but this move in general is only should be, this is, the default RU should be this. It should be a hold like this and do an RU, because this should kind of be your default, and then if the algorithm is easier to execute with this style of finger trick, you should do it like this. But if it's neutral, either way, you should do it with the rotation, hand rotation first, and then do you like this, as opposed to doing it like this. So like on T-perm, I do it like this, because there's one less hand rotation. But for like other algs where the hand, like on J-perm, doing it like this doesn't really help me, so I do the rotation first. You kind of want to default to holding like this and doing the RU as opposed to doing like this. So I'm just seeing a lot of the non-default method, and I kind of recommend just kind of reevaluating your finger tricks. Not necessarily it's bad, but just kind of making sure you know what you're doing. You're making a conscious decision as opposed to just like kind of doing whatever you have been doing. It's pretty much the same thing with this like style of finger trick. It kind of just came from that. Anyways, all right. All right. I don't know, like those M moves, slice moves. I don't know if there's a better way to do them. I don't know. Like that'd be a blindfold. Like someone who does blind would know that better. Yeah, switch to layer on left is also like really strange. Also, just in general, you looked at the back face to identify your 2x2 PLL. Like it's 2x2. Definitely don't need to look at the back face. Making sure you just straight up know your PLLs. Do layer on bottom, learn CLL, don't look at the back face. Let's see, solve 3. We're probably just going to go ahead. We'll watch the whole video. You guys can kind of, this is a cool, it's a new method, it's pretty interesting. But at this point, I've kind of made all the made all the observations I can purely about finger tricks, and I don't really have anything else to say about the method because I don't know anything about it. But yeah. Pits leader 2. Huh. Also, yeah, I made the top tier thing monthly, by the way, guys. So if you guys were interested, I think it's there's like an option to do all time, weekly, or monthly. So I switched it to monthly. I don't know what you guys want. Whatever you guys, if you guys really don't like it, then I can change it back. But also, someone was asking me why they don't have a bits badge. You should. I like went to my settings and they are turned on. So like if you have used bits in the channel like a certain amount, you're supposed to get a badge, and they're definitely turned on. So I'm sorry if they're not working for you guys. Maybe you have to turn them on yourself or something. Maybe they're not enabled unless you're a... Like, I saw the setting in my settings, so I don't know what's wrong with that. Also, I'm still not a partner. They still haven't let me know, which is annoying because I wanted to give you guys cooler sub badges, but hopefully that'll happen eventually. Yo, Cool Kai 537. Solve analysis is a subscriber bonus, so if you're a sub, you can pretty much submit any solve you want. There's underneath my video player, there's one of those icons says solve analysis. You can click on that. It's a Google form. You can fill it out, record a video. I will solve analysis. It'll be a little more involved than this one because assuming you use a default method, but I like this one. This is cool. Yeah, I really don't have much else to say on this. This is the last solve, so I think it is. Yeah, this is the last solve. We'll go ahead and watch this one. 4x4 FMC or 4x4 with feet. There's zero chance they're going to have 4x4 with feet. They want to remove, like, people want feet to be removed. Also, 4x4 FMC is just ridiculous. There's not enough time. Like, it's logistically impossible. Having 3 rounds of FMC is already, like, hard enough. Or three attempts, I mean. Oh yeah, I do want 17 BLD to be added as well. The only thing is, like, solving the center just looks so tedious and takes forever. There's no real fast way to do it, it almost seems. But alright, so +2, I'm sorry you probably didn't get as much out of that, but that was a solve analysis. Hope you learned some new cool tricks about your finger tricks. And yeah.